Hello, and welcome to a first look at Super Fantasy Kingdom. This is a roguelike kingdom builder, wave management, or resource management, wave survival type game. Came out back in October, but I missed it back then. It's right up my alley. I love these kinds of games right now. And so I'm expanding my first look range a little bit in terms of release date to try to cover some more games that I've missed that are cool. This is early access, and it's currently $15. It was cheaper in the Steam sale, but I missed it, unfortunately. And anything else I really want to say? Not a ton. Oh, it's solo devved, and it's published by Hooded Horse. And this game is super heavy on meta progression. I want you to be aware of that. I'm going to play on my later save file. I'm about 8 hours in, but I want you to know that the unlock system in this game is going to take a few runs before you get to really start playing the game, that is. And I think it goes even further because you unlock more by playing on the higher ascensions as well. But without any further ado, let's just get into it. Don't worry about this. This was the run that I played in the video that I just tried to record, but I got interrupted because this freaking twitch.tv website keeps unmuting streams that I have muted for some reason. Sorry. Anyway. So level 1 of the meta progression here is just unlocking equipments, and we can find some more heroes and things like that. I'm going to play with the starting hero, Rickard. He's a pretty easy to play guy. You also get more equipment slots for having longer runs, or not for having longer runs, for having more glory, which we'll talk about as we go on. And then there's a 5-point ascension system. I'm going to play on Curse 0, which is, you know, Ascension 0. I'm just going to play the simple version so that you can see a run. You know how it goes. But at the end of this video, I will go and I'll play a fresh file. That way you can see where you start. So all of this is meta progression. This is unlocked starting bonus resources that I have. I think you start with some wood, but I'm not sure how much. But like all of the rest of this is stuff I've unlocked, extra workers, extra carriers. So what are we looking at here? In these plots, we can build our buildings. Big spots are resource harvesting. Small spots are like supplementary buildings. Outside of here is where the enemies will attack us. These are my starting equipments, which I'm going to go ahead and put on my guy. And then I'll go throw these off to the side because you can only equip 3 equipments on a guy. Everything else, all of these roads out, are meta progression. You do these by gaining glory for surviving waves, and then you get to unlock these roads, which unlock new things throughout the map. You can also then spend these shards on some things. For example, here I spent 1 of these shards to get 1 more starting wood every run. And then as you go out, it gets more expensive, of course. And kingdom level is just like other unlock stuff. I don't really know what the stars are for, but that's the meta stuff. Now, for the actual resources, you have money and faith. Money is used to buy things, pretty straightforward. Faith is used for rerolls, and then you use it to level up your hero, and you also use it at this merchant over here. There are merchants around the map as well, which is where you can spend some money. There's a lot of these little guys around, which are progression quests. So like, if I can fulfill the quest to have 30 fields in my city, I'll unlock the headless, and then he'll start showing up in other runs. There's other buildings around the map which let you recruit units. So like for 4 wood, I could recruit crossbowmen to defend my city, which we're not going to do right now, of course. And then lastly, we'll go over resources. Wheat is wheat. It's kind of like its own thing. You can use it to make bread, make beer, and probably some other stuff. I think it's like one of the resources for guys. Wood is wood. This is your starter resource. This is the basic one that you're always going to have access to pretty much. Boards are processed wood, which you use for some higher tier buildings. Stone is like not quite as high as processed wood, but it costs wood to get it. Not permanently, but like I have to pay 3 wood to put the quarry down, basically. Gold is like the tier 3 resource, and then gold ingots is like the maxed out resource, which you use for the really high level stuff. And then you need food to feed your units except for your hero, and then they level up from food. Happiness you get from beating bosses, and it makes your units do more damage, and then new units that you get start higher on XP, so they're not far behind. And then beer is like a temporary buff. Good? Okay, now let me get into the beginning of this run. So normally you wouldn't be able to do what I'm about to do, but we're going to go ahead and repair our castle for 3 starting wood. We're going to put down our tavern. Where's my gold mine? It's here. Tavern goes here always. This is where you go at the end of the day, and then this is where you send out food harvesting. The tavern's job is to harvest berries. And then we'll put our lumber yard here. So we start with 2 workers and 2 mules. The mules just transport resources for you. And then the workers you allocate by just doing this. So now 2 workers will go to the lumber yard. You can unallocate them and they'll go do different jobs. You can also over allocate and then they will like alternate jobs basically. So if I go 3 of 2, 1 guy will always be in the lumber yard and then 1 other guy, because I only have 2 workers, 1 guy will just bounce between these if I need. I'm holding Alt to show all of this if you're curious about that in the future and you're playing the game. I kind of want to try to place, because this is down the line. Normally I want to put the quarry here for reasons that I'll tell you about later. I'm going to put it here though. And we're going to then also build, sorry, not build. We're going to go over here. This is another unlock, which lets me start the game with some extra resources. We're going to grab 3 wood, 2 gold. And we're going to upgrade our castle again. Upgrading your castle is more storage space, so you can buy more stuff. And it's also faster tax production, which is the rotation to grab money. And then I get 1 more of these. I'm going to grab 3 wheat. And this 3 wheat will give me a decoration. A decoration generates us basically 1 more tax every time the tax cycle goes. And then a house gives us an extra worker. There's a lot of information at the start. Hopefully it makes sense. It does take a little bit to get everything under control, as is the case with these games. And then I have 1 idle worker. I think we go triple on wood for now. My first goal is to get the castle fully upgraded, I feel like, because it's just better for tax income. And then probably after that, it's just going to be food production and then more units, because you can't play more units until you have more food. I'll let you watch the fight here as the enemies pull up. Day 1, obviously, super easy. Our hero can solo for a little while. I do like how he just sends out a shadow clone of himself. They won't attack him while he's out there. Let me slow down because I need to grab a sawmill, and I'll put 1 guy on sawmill board production. Yeah, he just like sends out his shadow clone to kill enemies. Why does my knight know the shadow clone jutsu? I don't know. But he's really good at it. Look at him go. And then once the night falls, the workers stop working, so there's no stall value. And after a certain amount of time, the enemies become enraged, and I think just move faster and do more damage. End of the day, we go into the tavern, and we get a little recap of the day. We gained 1 glory. Our hero did all of the damage because he's the only guy, and then normally this is where you would distribute food, but we don't have any units. And now day 2, we get our hermit to pull up, and he gives us a starting guy. So there's 2 types of units. There's the unable to be obtained guys on the map, and then there's the guys you can get on the map. These are basically just like special units. This is not a good way to explain it, but I'm going to play RuneScribe because I think he's cool. This was the first unit I played, and I went, oh, cool. But basically, like, at any time we can recruit these swordsmen. We can only get 1, and he costs 4 stone, and then we can level him up 4 stone. These guys are only able to be taken from the draft that the hermit gives us, and I think we get 2 of them in total, and they cost gold bars to level up. So just a little bit of a distinction there. Now, this guy's a magic guy. It is good to focus your damage types, so I would like to play all magic, but I don't know if there's anyone else who is a magic damage dealer on the map. Can I beat this thing turn 1? 270 HP. Do you win this? How much damage do you do? Oh no, you know what? This guy's like a big AoE guy. Strike up to 2 targets twice. Yeah, so I don't think that's going to be super doable. Does he get more crit chance or something? What does shock do? Increased chance to receive critical hits. Something to think about. So because I have a magic dealer, I want to fight physical enemies because you just do more damage to physical enemies with magic and vice versa. And then this thing we got, basically each kingdom tags one of the enemies, or the enemies will have a kingdom tag, I should say. And if you get 3 of a kind, they come in and drop you an item. Was area? No, you can't play area on this guy. Sorry, even though I have a lot of time in this game, I still have to take it slow and make sure I'm not missing anything on the unlocks. Not on the unlocks, but on the, like, building here, more or less. I think the next thing we should do is grab Road Builder. No, probably not, actually. It's a little expensive. The next thing we should do is just get another house for 8 wood. I think that's fine. And then our first set of planks, let me think about it. In the past, I've gone for Fisher Hut, but I don't think it's super important now that I have bread. I only unlocked the ability to even make bread on my most recent run just because I didn't have enough slots for it. I have an idle worker? Oh, no, I don't. He's idle because he just went home. I get it. Anyway, give me another house. And then we can watch these guys fight. Early waves always look really easy, but, you know. This actually doesn't even look that easy. I think RuneScribe might be kind of shit. I don't know. Hard to say. I'm going to go ahead and build the port, and we're going to upgrade this to Voyage the Islands. So the earlier you do this, the better. It costs 20 gold. And now this will just explore the map and give us little bonuses every day. And then the port is a place to to catch fish. We're going to go research some fish. But the higher tier resources like fish or higher tier food gives more XP. So fishing for food is good for the mid game. And the only thing you can build there is the port. So all it costs me is my three planks, which aren't super important in the early game. Do we get anything on day 3? No. So let's continue on the order of operations. The next thing I'm going to do is grab the church, and then we're going to grab... we should actually go grab some food. So for the church, we need 3 planks to repair it, and then food... it's probably fine. Let's go on 3x speed. We could also... we want mechanic, yeah. It's also going to make the... It dictates which boss based on the majority of enemies you pick. 6 boards. So yeah, let's grab the church. The church is just another 1 tax, and we can go nuns for 7 berries, which is a 30% production speed increase, and it generates you faith every round, which is nice because, you know, getting production early is good, and faith is the hardest resource to get, I'm pretty sure, because you can only get it... We can switch our taxes from money to faith, but only our hero or our king will get it, so we only get 1 faith per cycle, more or less. Oh yeah, and then sometimes stuff like this appears on the map to look at. This boy gives us... Oh, increase armor by 20. What is armor? Oh, it's like a percentage damage reduction. That's cool. If I get a... You can't unequip freely, but I think I can get something that'll let me unequip, and then I can swap that out. Armor is good, too, because we're playing physical, right? We're fighting physical enemies, so they do physical damage. Give me a sec before I enter the tavern. I want to see if there's anything else I should do here. I have 5 planks, which means I could get a gold mine. I should get a gold mine. And then... We can mine gold ore. Yeah, let's get a gold mine. Getting more workers is the highest priority now. And the best thing to do with that is to go for the road builder. This is why we want the quarry up here, because we want it near the houses. For 5 planks, we can get the road builder, who will make tier 2 roads, which is a requirement for big house. And basically all of these small buildings can get upgraded in this way. And it effectively just doubles their output. Oh, what do we get? 1 gold ore. Nice. I think it's also not the worst idea to think about trying to pick up another hero soon, or another unit soon. This is where the decision-making tree gets a little hard. I wouldn't mind Swordsman. He's like a frontline tank type unit. He pushes enemies back and strikes in an AoE. Jester for sure. I think RuneScribe is kind of not doing too well either. But I don't know. I don't know exactly what I think is best. What I might want to do is just like send it fully on the berry production so that we can get the nuns ASAP actually. And then we can just have 1 guy, because I'm only using wood to produce boards right now anyway. So I think let's do that, and let's just try to max out on berries real quick. Let's look it up here. It's kind of scary, but it's not the worst because he's like all AoE. So more enemies isn't going to be a bigger deal for him or anything like that. And I can get a nun. And I'm going to put the nun on the woodcutter, because we always have wood. Right, we will eventually run out of rocks and gold, and then we get capped on how much we can do. but it's fine. This merchant, I think, is like always useless. I don't know. I can sell him 2 planks for 6 gold. It's never looked good to me. Okay, let's pull off of this now, and let's go here. Let's go 1 in gold production, and let's go 1 in... what is this? This is foresting. Yeah, so you can see it's 5.6 seconds to produce instead of 8 now. So this is the first thing we find on the map, the first island. We can talk to this guy for meta progression, and then we can recruit a griffin, which I have seen be pretty terrible, but his passive is he gives a range increase, which is pretty nice. And he's also cheap. If you have better food production, you can just pay 2 fish to pick him up. Like, he's kind of a free unit if you have food production solved, which we will have food production solved eventually. I think actually it's not the worst to move towards making bread, because bread is 3 XP. But bread is like, whatever you do, you're making a ton of bread, in my experience anyway. But I'm a little stun-locked right now on what I should do next. I think we want to go like 2 in wood. Let me think about it. What for? I probably just want to go in on... Oh, you know what? I need to go for stone. Let's stop making planks and let's stop making wood. And let's go 2 stone, 1 gold. And actually, let's go 3 stone. I need gold. Can I do this, by the way, the mine shaft? I think it's probably not the worst idea to just early place this. So eventually these rocks around the map will run out. This mine shaft will never run out. So if I place this earlier, it'll basically extend the time that I can play multiple rock production, because you can only produce 1 out of the mine shaft at a time. So in the future, I'll basically be locked to 1 mine shaft guy. But for now, I can have like, basically it extends how long the rocks are on the map. I hope that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it better. Anything else I need to do? I don't think so. It's just weird to be sitting on 8 planks, you know? It gets me nervous, but I can't really make anything useful right now. I make a forager, but I don't care about this, because like eventually our food is just going to come from bread anyway. So we want to save our small slots for things like decorations and houses, I believe. Oh, and we need a well. Alright, I guess we'll just sit for now. I'll find something to spend these planks on eventually. Don't worry. What's this? Oh yeah, this is the other unit. We would get to pay 10 for this. Ooh, new stuff. I've never played Pixie or Lich. I have played Berserk. Playing new units is how you level up your kingdom, so you want to click on these. Magic damage dealer, Liches give stitches. Go look at his details. I'm just gonna take him though. $10. I've never seen him. New guy. Unleashes a powerful strike on a single target on kill explosion that draws in near targets. Now, because I've never played him before, I don't have his passive yet. We unlock it. It doesn't take too long. Spawn 5 trees, spawn 3 ores. I think ores is really good. You can tell when there's something on the map because there's just a little arrow. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and fight this mini boss now that I have my next unit. For killing the mini boss, we'll save the farm, and that'll just give us 1 wheat per turn, which is a nice little bonus. So what's next? The next thing to do is to get the smelter to make gold ingots so that we can finish upgrading our castle. And then I think from there, it's just going to be farm, windmill, bakery, which I guess we could just start on that now because I have the planks and it's not like I'm doing anything with them. So let's grab the bakery. I'll place the farm here. I think I need wood. And we want to stay on physical damage enemies here, of course. Let's see if we kill this guy. I think we hopefully do enough damage. Oh my god, is it terrible? It was close. We almost killed him. The problem is that this guy's targeting is random, so I don't have great damage output to kill that guy yet. To kill the mini-boss, that is. Okay, let's grab the smelter. And we'll start producing gold ingots. Actually, no, let's leave it for now. Oh, I was supposed to do road builder with my planks. I knew I was forgetting something, man. I knew it. What a fool. Okay, we can cut back on stone production now. Because I have my gold smelter. And we want to just produce boards. I think that's all fine. How's our damage looking? Looking awful. Holy moly, this looks so bad. These units seem terrible. I think they have a minimum range or something like that. I might be dead. Nah, Rickard's got it. I think they have a minimum range though, so once the enemies get in close like that, they just get kind of rolled. Unit deaths don't actually cost anything, it's just you lose glory for deaths. Physical boss. I think we crush this boss though because this boss is all AoE damage requirements, so it's not too scary. I do need to produce some food today. I guess we could do fishing, and then we could go minus on wood for now. How many boards are in storage? Just one, so we should have enough to start upgrading our houses. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so this guy, all he does is just send little dudes at you, so the rune scribe just destroys him. Chain lightning crushes this guy. Okay, let's grab our road builder now. So I don't know if I mentioned this, I'll just mention it again. These special extras like this, I definitely haven't mentioned this. This guy doesn't require a worker, instead he'll take 1 gold for his job. I have 20 faith, which means I can upgrade Rickard. He gets damage. I feel like he just needs to do more damage. Yeah, we'll upgrade the road builder. He'll build the roads, which lets us tier 2 these. It also makes our units move faster, which is good. And Goblin Kings will push over. And we'll get our first relic. Yeah, so we get 5 happiness and 3 meta progression crystals for that, and then we get a chest, which gives us reduce cooldown by 25% for magic units. Seems really good. I'll take that. And we get 1 banish, which I should actually spend on the rituals. I don't know what this does, but someone told me that if you do this, you get more magic shards. So that's what I do with it because I don't use the banishes for anything else. Okay. I need 1 more road built, but we're on break, so it's fine. So now I need wood for farm, and then we have stone for windmill, and then we need stone for wells, but I don't have to go straight into bread or anything like that. Anything from the ship? No. Anything else here? It's just weird to sit on 8 gold, you know? But I feel like I need to focus on getting my next 2 workers. It's like, I probably should have fully focused on it even. Oh yeah, party night, by the way. You get an extra XP for killing the boss. Okay, on to day 8. Oh, I should go check the merchants. I forgot about this. What do you have? 1 fish for 4 gold. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, I think I'll just buy I'll buy both of their food pieces so I don't have to produce food right now. And then 2 planks for 8 gold seems good. And I would like to buy 3 stone for 10 gold once I get the taxation purposes done. What do we get? Oh, we got a provoke. I don't know what this does. I think it's just a shard and you fight an extra enemy. Something like that. Oh, no fishing on thunderstorm days. Don't forget. Give me a sec. I gotta pause and compose myself. What do I want to do? I probably want to start smithing gold into bars. But I actually... No, I think I want... I'm gonna pivot and we're just gonna go gather some wood. I'm gonna upgrade to a forester. This guy will plant trees for us. Good to get this now. And so now we'll just get some trees planted in the green areas. And I want like 3 on wood so that we can get our next house for 16. And then, oh, can the road builder not work on... Damn, he can't work on rainy days. Unfortunate. I think the enemies that we fight are like a mixture of enemies, also worth noting. Like, I think it's a mixture of all the enemies we've picked so far. I've never really paid attention to this, though. We do a lot more damage on rainy days because our lightning guy does bonus damage to wet enemies. So that's nice that we get like a free day there, basically. But yeah, I'm kind of just locked right now. I have to wait. Because I need more workers to do any more progression. But I need to also make sure that I get like another unit or 2 soon. This Mystic guy is how you unlock. This is like a meta unlock. This gets me the Lich, who does bonus damage versus fatigued targets. Maybe as you level him up, he gets fatigue. I don't know. Applying status effects and like fulfilling those requirements in this game has been a little tough. I don't really know how you do it on Road Builder. So now we get to upgrade our house to Big House. This is where the Road Builder and Quarry setup is usually better, because you go... Am I close to unlocking anything? Oh, actually we do get a drop from the Barbarian Kingdom here. So this caravan comes in and drops us a pick one of 3. I'm kind of down for change targeting behavior. It took me a while to even understand what this does, but if I take this change targeting behavior, I can change this Lich, so now instead of targeting random, he targets strongest. Powerful strike on a single target, strongest target, seems good. Anyway, if I placed my quarry here, and then the road builder, and I put 2 houses on these 2 tiles, these 2 tiles would be both able to be made into big houses. So basically you can just get an extra worker if you do it that way. But... What is this? Apply Radiance? Reduces resistance by 20%? That seems really good, actually. If we put that on our guy who's spamming AoE. Because resistance is reduced magic damage. Oh, that's how it works. So magical units have magic resistance but no armor, and vice versa. I get it. That's how that works out. Okay. Anyway, yeah, if we place our quarry here, our road builder would give us access to both of these, and then we would have a little bit more, or a little bit faster access to multiple workers. But I think we're just gonna go wood and gold right now. Are we getting backed up here? Yeah, we are actually getting backed up in the lumberyard as well. So to deal with that, storage is full, which means that I just don't have enough mules to produce as many resources as we're moving around, which means I need to grab a farm soon. How are we doing over here, by the way? Fine? I think so. If you're interested in it, by the way, you can go click on this guy to see the enemy you picked. So yeah, Leech Mother has a 15 magic resist and a 0 armor. Oh, special applies poison. But they're also slower. I haven't been doing that because I kind of just don't care, honestly. But yeah, our boat's making a trip up here. So it seems like the boat follows the same path every time. Good thing to make a note of in my mind. Okay. Anything else? I can upgrade one of my units. I think we should do the castle first. But of note. So let's pause for a second. And we get 3 gold. Nice. And make sure I have a good understanding of what we're doing next. I don't need geologist. I think he's a fraud. The chamber, I think it's kind of meaningless. The way that this works basically is if you produce meat and you don't eat it, it upgrades and basically gives you bonus XP. But bread gives you 3 XP and your units will just eat all your raw meat anyway. So I don't know, because the only way to make meat is to hunt in thickets, but it's hard to make it like sustainable, is my feeling. Now let's grab... What do I need? I need a farm for 5 wood and a windmill for 6 stone. And then, so I need... Do I want to go into bread production? I don't think so, but I do need to get the farm. So I think I'm just going to leave one guy off of working so that I can start transporting wood for a little bit. The mules are caught up now. So we'll just go 4 on wood. Halfling, please. That seems fine. I do want to pick up more units soon. I feel like it's going to be something worth doing. Actually, maybe, but I don't have any food. That's the problem. So I need to send someone out fishing, actually. That's got to be on the docket. And... is this scary? I'm kind of scared. I'm going to upgrade my rune scribe to level 2. So upgrading him to level 2, it takes him up to 3 targets instead of 2 targets, so he'll just do a little more damage. I don't know if it upgrades his stats or not. I haven't actually paid attention. Did I get enough food? I don't think I got enough food. And I can't buy because I already bought out the market. That's my bad. I forgot to make food today. One of my guys will go hungry. Rune Scribe's doing pretty good though. He's popping off. It would be really good to get, like, apply wetness as a relic. I think that exists, and then he would just be doing 30% more damage. Ah, sorry, Runescribe. So I think that actually makes him do less damage now today, because I didn't give him food. I think he just does like 30% less damage or something like that. Can I get a... I can get another house for another worker here. Thank God I don't have to feed my workers, you know? That would suck. Let's grab a farm now, and we'll send one guy to start harvesting wheat. And then for 5 planks, we can get the grower. So the grower will just build or place wheat on these adjacent tiles so that we never run out now. And honestly, man, I think I should just grab some units now. Dinosaur. Sure. I think I should grab at least a swordsman. This guy's like a little frontline tank, so we can put him up front. It just costs me more food, but we could gather some berries. And we could do 1 less on wood. I think that's fine. Okay, so we're at the cap for wood, so I think we just want to start working towards upgrading our castle now. Because wood, we're at 22 wood, because we have 6 sitting in storage as well. So I think now we're just going to pivot to gold. If I can, it would be good. I think we should switch our taxes, because it would be good to grab... How we do it, actually, first of all? Not bad. It'd be good to grab the gold mine here, I think, and then start working on not running out of that. Also, let's do one of these. Having a Nova Wizard, his tower went boom. Damn. So I can spend faith here to grab one of these bonuses. I guess you get animals every morning. Oh, so food or meat does keep coming back. I didn't know that. That's cool. So if I take bait, I could have 2 animals per day. I'll take deforestation. Woodcutters chop a little faster per tree. Yeah, so we're at 3.64 seconds to chop wood right now, which is pretty fast. How are we doing on damage? It looks like it's close, but I think we're okay. The swordsman helps out a lot with his pushback. Anything else to do? Not really. I'm just kind of resource locked right now, waiting on... Yeah, swordsman doesn't do a ton of damage. Also, Lich kind of seems bad. I don't know. Because he's like a single target nuke. Maybe he's doing better than I think. Bunch of stuff on the map. If I don't think Lich is that good, I could send him to clear the lair. You get 1 stone, and you have to send him away for a day. It's like 1 stone, and then it's 1 beer, and then I think the boss is a relic. Although the relic's kind of whatever. Oh, nice. Don't let all of this stuff overwhelm you. I'm just kind of ignoring it because I know it's overwhelming. What can I do with all this wood? I can make a brewery? I don't think that's all that good. Do I have any smalls left? Yeah. Nothing to do, though. I guess what I could do with all this wood is I could buy a crossbowman. I think this guy's fine. He's physical damage and we're all magic, but it doesn't make a huge difference. And I think crossbowman's pretty good, especially if I just take him to level 3. So means we could fight Lich here instead, which gives us a relic payout. I think that's chill. I think it's probably better this way. Oh man, applies wetness. Awesome. I was just talking about that. So now he's going to chain lightning to everyone and put wetness on them, which then makes him do 30% more damage. Pretty sick. What now? Oh, I need more food. I think I'd like to work on bread. So I need a windmill, which means I need to send someone else. I need 1 more guy on stone production. I can stop producing berries for now because we're good on food today. 99963 is what the Lich does. He does big single target hits. He just is his DPS doesn't look good, but he's gonna be good for the bosses, I think. I'm capped on wood again, so I may as well grab my crossbowman. Oh yeah, he adds armor to the unit in front of him. I should move him over to here. Because he gives, I think, plus 60 armor to the guy in front of him. Oh, also, I should definitely have done this. I forgot about it. Oh well. Are we storage 2, storage 3? Okay, we're behind on moving our resources, so we need to grab the stables. This gives us 1 free extra mule to move stuff around, and then for 8 we can get another one. It is kind of weird how you put the front line up, but then the enemies just kind of walk around it. But, what can you do? Oh, you know what? I bet I could put AoE on someone. We're gonna fight a boss in 2 days. The bosses are every 7 days. I could put AoE for the bigger explosions. And you put magic resist and armor on the front line. That seems kind of nice. You got Hunter, Stone. I think we're just sitting now. Oh, I need more food. What do we get? 3 crystals. Cool. It's just constantly I need more food right now. But soon we'll be swimming in food. We'll have more food than we know what to do with. Oh yeah, let me go provoke this. I can definitely kill this thing. And we'll take... Doesn't matter, they're both barbarian. I think it's better because all my damage is magic right now. Yeah, no problem. So for doing this, the farm will give me 1 wheat per day. Can I do both of them? Because there's also... I can do both of them. This one is 1 stone per day if I can kill this guy as well. It's not. It's like free. It only costs you 1 faith to even try. Ooh. Holy crap, that was close. Okay. I have 11 stone, which means now we can place our windmill and our well. And I think I will just take another decoration because I have nothing better to do. So now we have 1 guy here, 1 guy here, and 1 horse in the windmill. And that'll give us bread production to cover our troops forever. Unfortunately, I think 1 guy's going to go hungry tonight. Because the fish couldn't quite do it, but that's okay. What next? Oh, I should upgrade my castle. I didn't realize I had enough. Sorry. It's easy to get mind flooded in this game, I feel like. I always feel like I'm forgetting something because I am. The swordsman is the guy who didn't get to eat. It's random, by the way, if you were curious. Completely meaningless. What do you got? He just gives me a banish. That he usually gives you a passive upgrade, but I have all my passive upgrades finished, so he just gives a free banish. And I'll go ahead and upgrade you. Reduce timer to 2 seconds. Okay. I don't know what it was before. No provoking enemies today because it's a boss fight day. Missing water. This is gonna fill up. And so we should start baking bread here soon. I think we make, with 1 guy in each, I think you get 5 bread per day. So we can end up stop doing fish soon. And we can focus on other stuff. I'm gonna go 1 more in gold. Who is this boss, by the way? Oh, it's the giant. I think this guy's kind of scary. I guess I have single target nuke from my lich. And then the giant should just end up hitting my swordsman, who I think regenerates his shield fast enough. Oh, fuck. If he kills my lich, I die. Maybe I don't die. I'm probably being dramatic. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Don't even sweat it. But you can see, even though I have decent experience with this game, I could have been a lot more efficient in my run through this. And remember, this is only Ascension 0. There's like 5 Ascensions to also scale up your difficulty. Hitting wet targets with lightning applies shock to surrounding targets. I actually don't think this is that good. I guess it's like... I'm already applying shock to everyone, I think. But yeah, you know what? Why not? Storage full? Okay, so we need more horses. So I think I want to go like 1 more guy on wheat production right now. And now we've run the map out of gold ore. So that means I have to build the mine shaft. And we can only get... Oh man, there's no free pass. So normally you can put a minecart track over to here and it auto transports gold for you, but I cannot because I have blocked my path with wheat. It's this is why I put the minecart or the stone quarry over here so we could get this track later. But yeah, now we're just gonna be gold ore locked for a bit. I think maybe I can get one from her. It would be nice. I just need more ore. Then the well is full. I'm out of wheat. But it's all good, I think. Now we just kind of play whack-a-mole with our resources and try to fix the problems however we can. Nice. Lots of XP. Yeah, and Lich, even though he doesn't look super good on the other days, he's like a single target nuker, so he's really good for the boss days. Kind of feels like a lot of this game is just figuring out who's good. And then it's just like build pathing. So I can definitely stop producing fish. And we can go probably on wood. I don't think I need double stone production either. What do I even need stone for now? I think nothing. Portal to get more units I've never done, so don't ask me what it does, please. I have no idea. We'll do... Do I get anything for either of these? No, I'll just do Cyclops then. Please tell me you can sell me ore. Spawn rocks? I'm gonna roll. I don't think you can give me ore. I think I already got it. Berries grant 2 XP? That's kind of cool. I'll roll one more time. Increased chance for world events. I think it's like you can only get the 3 ore spawns once because it's a relic. That's my guess, anyway. Storage full. So I want 2 guys harvesting wheat so that I can get another horse. I need 8 wheat. Oh, I should also go check the markets to see if they have anything good. 2 bread, 2 berries. I want to check regular resources first. 3 stone, 1 gold boar for 1 gold boar, 1 gold ore, or gold ingot, I should say. That's pretty good. I think all we do with gold ingots now, though, is just upgrade our rune scribe and then upgrade our guy. You can upgrade to tier 3, if that's the cap. It costs 10 ingots, but you also have to build a building on the evolution platform. So you can only get 2, and when you're starting out, you won't be able to get any. But I got 2 slots of those open. And I think they get a lot stronger when you hit the upgrade building. I kind of want to try... How much stone is there on the map? There's 5 rocks. My storage is full. Kind of want to pivot. Oh, I haven't used this building much, but this is the bounty board. So for dealing a certain type of damage, I just get shards. This is one of the other ways to do meta progress. Apply shock, thank God. I've been kind of locked because I haven't been able to recruit summoners or gather beer, because I just don't gather beer ever. If I use it, I just buy it. I would prefer Rune Scribe gets the good food, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. What is this? Why did this caravan of plot come now? I've never seen that before. I think piercing is fine. It lets our crossbowman pierce an extra enemy with his arrows. This is solid. And then we'll do swordsman up to level 8. And then we'll go for 16 on swordsman. I think it's 8, 16, 32, so I do need to get a lot. Actually, instead of going 1 and 1 though, let's go like triple into wood production here. Oh yeah, I could also have paid stone to upgrade the statues. Oh, I should do that for more money, shouldn't I? Probably do that for more money. Okay. Bee or druid? Barbarian kingdom. Oh, Elven kingdom gives me an item. Hope it's good. Special. What does freeze do? Increases cooldowns and reduces movement speed. Units die when all their mana is depleted. Oh, mana is like... Oh, so this is like HP for your magic units, and they can only attack when it's full, but they also take damage and lose mana? Weird. Huh. And that's kind of cool, I guess. Okay, let's get our next horse, and then let's pull 1 off of wheat production, because I think wheat should stay at an equilibrium now. And then we'll just, like, slow build the rest of our shit up. Am I fighting bees? Hey man, what do the bees do? Circling. 71 HP, special none. They don't look too scary. You can see our food's starting to stockpile now. Things are good. If you're curious how long these runs are, by the way, you finish on day 29, so we're a little over halfway. I'm gonna try to speed up through the rest of this now, because otherwise, I mean, this video is gonna be long anyway. I don't really mind if the video is long. But I'm gonna try to go a little faster now, because I'm pretty much in the I just kind of like press buttons part of this. Once you get through the basics, you kind of just go through the motions, is how I would say it. Not go through the motions, but like the decision making gets a lot simpler. It's just gonna be watch our guys fight and then move our workers around a little bit. Can I... No, I think it's like a 3-day cooldown on her or something. Any of these new? No, so we'll just do Abomination. Oh yeah, also we got a new area up here. I guess I can unlock this. Let's see where it goes. Oh. What are you? Wow. He seems very hungry. If I give him 3 bread? Okay. Cool. And then pirates. These are like just meta events that I've seen before. To do the jester, I have to be funny. What's the deal? Nah, he didn't like that one. Where's my crossbowman? Upgrade. So we'll get to 32 wood and then we'll just stop making wood. I think is fine. I don't think he's doing anything too crazy, but he's like type disadvantage, so... Oh, also, I should have upgraded my rune scribe. Check it out. Cool animation, right? I think this game has a lot of charm to it, I gotta say. I feel like a lot of games just don't have silly little things like this. I think a big part of what I like about indie games is when a developer has an idea like this and goes, man, it'd be cool if when you got your tier 3 unit, they stood on top of the globe and then played a little sound effect and then changed what they looked like. And I think that shit's fucking awesome, man. So for leveling him up, he goes, hits 4 targets 4 times, and his increased effect of bonus damage versus wet targets is 50% instead of, it was what, 30% before? So basically he's just chain lightninging everyone, applying infinite status effects and just killing them. Super cool. And then we'll do the Lich next for single target for boss, or for the bosses, I should say. Do any of these matter? I guess we could go for the siege camp soon. Yeah, I love shit like that, man. It's so sick. Provoking's only possible during the day. Very sorry, I forgot to provoke. Yeah, 56% of my damage. Crossbowman's not doing too bad on the damage output front. Gotta give it to him. Look at how long it takes my road builder to actually fill out all the roads, though. He's still going. So, like, placing your buildings close that matter is super important, I feel like. Up here? Ooh, +1 wheat. Nice. Wasn't there something I wanted to buy? Let me go look. Provoke you. Oh! For helping the goblin, he'll blow up this rock for me. Oh, that's big. This has been a big blocker for my meta progression. Ah ha 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 ha. That's really good. I think it's gonna let me build this road because I've had 260 glory before. That's good, okay. I get a sword in, so increased damage for physical units. I think that's just this guy. Awesome, man. Really cool. I have 30 thickets in your city. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and do all of this real quick. What? 10? Holy moly. I'm gonna leave that because I don't want to spend all this time doing meta progression stuff. The villager to start with. Yeah, this is the thing though, right? Like, if I find this, and now in my future runs, I'm gonna have another worker. That's insane, you know? What is this? Curiosity shop? Enter the tavern last. Apply radiance I already have. I'm gonna say no thanks, 'cause I'd like to finish upgrading my hero. I'm gonna leave the rest of that for now. It's kind of just too much for me to worry about. Another one. I've seen this one before, though. This guy just gets a cool helmet. So now he fires 5 projectiles and he gives 50 armor to the unit in front of him, which is decent. You know, more damage would be nice, but he's good to have. So now we can stop producing so much wood and we can go in on stone. There's not a ton of stone on the map, so I kind of wish I was producing stone constantly throughout this, but what can you do? I have a lot of gold. I don't know if there's anything good to spend it on now. I feel like it's just kind of useless, you know? Let's go on. Gold as in money, not gold as in the gold bars and ore, I should clarify. I am not rich in gold, I'm just rich in coins. Oh, it's the demolitionist. Demolitioner. Oh, I can blow up buildings. That's cool. This is not something you can do otherwise. Nice unlock. Increase movement speed by 20%. Oh, it's like attack speed increased by 20%. That's for the archer. It's fine. It's not like you could really tailor your items, I don't think. So it's fine. I would actually like to start making some planks while I'm here. Yeah, we're locked on gold now. Anything good? Nah. It's just gold ores are like our big stopping point. So we should have 8 buildings allocated so that the person who's working in the goldsmith can go do something else while they're waiting for gold. I think that's probably worthwhile. Oh, I guess the one thing you can do to unlock gold is you can place a geologist down. Which I think the geologist is kind of a fraud, but I suppose I may as well do it, right? I think I need 5 berries for it, so we'll put 2 guys on berry production. And we'll just go 3x speed now. But the geologist basically lets you put a flag down and then he'll try to dig up materials, but he kind of is useless in my opinion because he just digs up a bunch of nonsense you don't want, mostly. Or like nonsense you don't even need, I should say. How much bread? 8 bread? I'm gonna grab the monk. And he can go here. The monk is a support guy who heals all of the or he puts heal 1 per second on all allies in around him, or in a radius around him, and then he does a little AoE slam. I'm gonna take him because he's wheat and wheat's easy. Oh, and you know what else? I could grab the paladin. I think this guy's a super fraud, but he only costs money, so he's very cheap. He just sits here and attacks in a fixed radius, and then he does more damage based on how much armor he has. So I'm gonna put him in front of, he's like a pseudo tank basically. I'm gonna put him in front of the crossbowman. And I want to grab these guys so that they can start farming up XP for the end of the day, or end of the run here. Yeah, because we may as well, we have the bread for him. So you may as well farm it up. I could also grab the griffin now, but I don't know if it's really all that worth. 34 attack power, and I'm gonna level you up again. Yeah, it costs 12.24. The upside is that it's super easy, right? You get a lot of coins, so I feel like you just take him when you have the production for him. Metal Mage Minotaur? Doesn't matter. What is this? It's a rock. Oh, there's a dragon over there. Cool. 4 berries. I'll go, what is it? It's 1 more. Oh, actually, let's upgrade our lich. I just noticed we have 11. And now I think we don't need gold bars for anything else. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't realize. Actually, I need 5 more gold bars before I'm done with him. Yeah, you can see Paladin, he just swings it air. But I guess he's more of like a melee frontliner than he is anything else anyway. And our damage output's looking pretty good here. Doesn't seem too bad. Let's go upgrade Swordsman. Because now I think all we have left to do is upgrade our units. And we should win. I've done my resource production. This quest was to do holy damage, which we're unlocking because the paladin does holy damage. Yeah, this is basically the game. I do really just, I honestly, I just really enjoy these games where the gameplay loop is passing through the game. I think this shit's super fun.
My spirit is strong.
I do enjoy just finding these build paths. Also, I ate a berry there, which means that I need... First of all, let's grab Geologist. The way Geologist works is you place a flag down and then he goes and looks for resources in that area. So we'll put him there. I need to put one guy more on the bakery, I think. Because we didn't quite have enough food. What can I stop producing here? I guess it's fine, right? We're just at 9 of 7. Could I place another house? I think it's impossible, right? Also, who are you? Gyrocopter? Hopefully it's fine. I think it's... Yeah, he doesn't do enough damage to beat my monk's healing, I'm pretty sure. That's what it looks like anyway. Crossbowman is terrible at this fight. He misses like half of his attacks. It's like 1 out of 3 attacks he misses, it looks like. Yeah, we do enough damage. Mostly, I think, if without Monk, I would have died there. Rejuvenate regenerates shields instead. Increase piercing by 1 for ranged units. 30% physical damage for mazed units with shield. I kind of want to try this because we could do... We could do this, right? And then my enchanter gets shield. And then he gets a 30% damage boost, so he just starts nuking everything, maybe? That's my thought. We'll try it out. And then party time. Play the music. There they go. My units almost don't even fit in the tavern. I have so many of them. Nice. We had bread for everyone, too. There's a few other things that I haven't really played around with yet that are worth mentioning. Like, let's put up the siege camp so you can see that. With the siege camp, you can spend planks and stone to place siege equipment, and they play and shoot from the bench for free. I don't know if I'll have enough planks for it because I kind of want to get enough stone. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like we can do. We're closing in on the end of the run, though. Oh, another enemy to provoke, sure. How's he doing on damage? It's a little scary to have this guy in the front line, I feel like. He's doing a lot of damage, though, it seems. 65 faith. Oh, I can upgrade my hero, finally. This took a lot longer than normal. Attacks hit in the medium area, 50% power for units with a full shield. Oh, like 50% more combat power for my units with a full shield, like my enchanter? Whoa, cool. What's up here? Oh, another slot. It feels like I'm unlocking, or I'm gaining resources very slowly. I guess it's probably just like that because it's slow to gather stone from the map. It's not like there's much. Actually, there is a decent amount of stone left. Okay, we have 8 planks, so I can build one of these for you just to see it. We'll do a trebuchet. So it attacks from the bench, and it just fires in a fixed pattern, which is fine. So like this trebuchet is always going to shoot here in this big AoE, and it doesn't take up a unit slot, it doesn't take up a bench slot. Or it takes up a bench slot, it doesn't take up a unit slot, and it doesn't eat. Which is kind of cool. You know, it's neat to have. How much bread do I have now? I think my bread output is just right. Ooh, I've never been to this island before. Holy damage applies wetness, rejuvenate regenerates. Shields instead. I'll take the piercing. Oh. I guess I won't be on this island because it's 50 magic crystals to even do anything here. Yeesh. We'll do headless, that's fine. Are you recharged yet? Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm broke. Fuck. I guess the price goes up over time. I see. Let's do Paladin upgrade then. And we'll just watch the fight because there's nothing else to do. Oh, there is something else to do actually. We can go upgrade our Lich into an Archlich. get it. What does he look like though? Oh, cool. Reduces the cooldown to 1 second. If I could figure out how to apply fatigue, I bet he would do some insane damage. But he's mostly just a boss killer, right? He's here to nuke bosses down for me. But like, imagine I had something that was like, my enchanter applies fatigue. I would be doing some insane damage here. Okay, I'm gonna stop producing boards now, because I got my trebuchet I wanted to show off, and we're just gonna go in on stone production. Yeah, I think this run is a pretty clear dub. I can't imagine it loses. I'm very, very strong. Oh, the last thing I wanted to show you is the wall, actually. So let me get one more board. I want to show you the wall, because the wall is also pretty cool. Monsters blocking your way. Cool. Gremlin, Succubus. Neither of these really matter. I'll do Succubus, I guess. So yeah, we can put up the wall. The wall basically splits damage with your units. So the first like 30 hits will... I don't know how it works exactly. I think you just take reduced damage. Oh, nice. More money. But basically, I think the wall takes damage for your units for the first 30 hits, but I'm not 100% sure how it works. Maybe it's like damage reduction? I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Do I need gold bars for anything else? I think I'm done with gold bars, so I can just stop with them. Probably just stop with gold entirely. Oh, also, sorry, I gotta move the geologist. I forgot about that. This is the thing, he just pulls up a bunch of thickets. I don't care about thickets, man. Don't give me these. Give me something useful. Oh yeah, we have plenty of bread now, too. We probably have enough food for the rest of the run, maybe. It's pretty close. It's a thunderstorm today? What does that do? Road builder can't work, fisher can't work, and workers are slower off roads. We'll get a next tax increase and we'll finish our paladin. And then I think it's just gonna be monk is the last guy I can finish. Oh. Also, some crystals for me. Ooh. There's another island. Man, there's so much shit to explore. Caravans here, we get apply burn, burn X for fire damage. I guess that's alright. Can put it on my... I'll put it on my lich. That's alright. Storage full, I have infinite food. We can upgrade our paladin. Sorry, I'm skipping the animations now. Now he's a crusader. Same shit, bigger area. It's alright. You know, it's not really his fault that he can't do anything, because we just do infinite damage to everyone. Like, look at our damage output, it's crazy. I feel like maybe I should switch to bonus crit chance with these two removers I have. Because I think on you I have 30% crit chance. Let's try it out. Let me pause and do this. Because now, let me look at my relics. I have something that's applying wetness, don't I? Or nah? No, I guess not. So I want you applying wetness. And I guess I could have you applying radiance as well. And then I want you to have the 30% increased crit chance. And we can do mana up on our monk. 30% increased damage for physical units. Increased shield. That's all good. Oh, I can upgrade my swordsman. I don't know if I've ever seen this one. What does he become? Oh, a knight. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, sorry, he's a sword master. I can rename him. So he can taunt all units in a 50-meter radius every 4.5 seconds, and he has an increased range. I wasn't paying attention. I really should have checked if I actually get increased stats for leveling up. Anyway, now we're just gonna go like triple wheat production to level up the monk. And I guess I could farm some fish for the griffin, maybe. Anything else I want to show off here, or do we just want to take it to the end? I guess we just take it to the end. I guess we can talk about the tower slots real quick. I don't use these at all, but you can put your units in the tower to give them a little range boost. Oh, you know what? You could do it like this, actually, with the tower slot. That's kind of nice. That way, Enchanter still gets the shield, but he's in the back line. And I think I want to play... I just don't want to accidentally let my Archlich die, because he's kind of on the flank. Missing wood, that's fine. There's really not a lot else to do. I think we're good to go. Observer, Ghost, Rogue. I'll do Rogue. Can I buy you? No, I need 2 fish. Change the targeting behavior to furthest. Apply shock. Increase range. I already apply shock. I don't need this. I guess we do range. Maybe on the... I guess I can't do it on the paladin. Maybe on the monk then. That's a big range increase. Wow. It feels like I do a lot of damage. I think I need to go check. I would buy beer here, yeah, for the final waves. I think it's pretty good to have some beer. 3 berries, why not? And then... what's this? 1 more berry? I don't really care about that. Some stone, sure. Okay, let's get our monk upgrade. He becomes... oh, I am not at... I thought I was at 32. I think all my units are fully upgraded now. Well, once I get the last bit of wheat, that is. So, what now? Are there even any more units on the map for me to buy? I don't think there are. Let me look around. I think there's no other units on the map for me to recruit. I guess not. That's alright. Okay, Enchanter's doing a lot of damage, by the way. It's second to last day, so we can just use beer every day from here on. And I should go look around at... what's over here? Oh. What the hell? One of the characters said something like, I'll be on the ice island, so... I guess that's what that is. The Griffin's passive is he gives a 5% range boost to the units in front of him, so I think he's a really good target to put in the castle. It's just weird because I don't really want to fuck with my positioning right now. Cause it's it's everyone around him gets the range buff actually, so we could do it like this. That's pretty good, in fact. Do Flamewalker. Get my last relic of the run. What you got? 5 freeze. Freeze cooldowns and reduce movement speed by 20%. Sure, man. Seems fine. AoE freeze. The Griffin's attack is he just picks a guy up and then drops them and stuns them. So he kind of just grabs enemies that are close by and drops them in. Oh my god. It's so satisfying just watching the lightning chain everything. Sorry, let me upgrade this guy. He becomes the abbot, he gets a little hood, and his rejuve is now 5 health per second. And he has a bigger AoE. Actually, his AoE is kind of huge, too. Wouldn't be surprised if he's doing alright damage. What do we get? 500 shocks applied? Yup. Yeah, he's doing fine. He's doing, like, from a damage output perspective, he's doing 10%, which doesn't look that good, but it's not his fault. He's doing 7k. The Enchanter is just doing 50,000. Alright, final boss. I don't know if I fought the final physical boss. I think I played magical boss last time. Hexen and Flexen. So true. I'm just gonna let the game end. I'm good to go. We'll go 3x and we'll let it go. I'll boost the boss fight. Let me see if I fought this guy. Oh, I have fought this guy. This is the spider. Demon spider. I think this guy's kind of easy. Oh, my abbot. Holy shit. Alright, I'm sorry I called this guy kind of easy. My apologies. This guy's actually a beast. Holy moly. Wait, am I dead? Drink more beer. Wait, I think I'm dead. I don't have the single target to kill him. My hero's dead. GG. Unlucky. I wonder if you could like build specifically to fight this guy. I can try again, but I don't really have any way to change anything. Maybe I could put up like a palisade or something. But no, all my damage is in this crazy AoE, and then this boss just shits on me. That's interesting. Okay. Real quick here, I'll show you the rest of what this game has to offer. So now that you have the idea, here's all the heroes you can play, and they all have different abilities. But there's also another kingdom. I haven't touched this at all, but there is a whole second kingdom, the Undead Kingdom, you can play as, which is pretty cool. But I just in case you're interested in like playing this game for yourself, I want to show you what a fresh file looks like so you can get an idea. I'll just play the first day so you can see the difference. So obviously I have nothing unlocked here. We just have Rickard. Oh, did I forget to skip tutorial? Hold on, settings, skip tutorial.
How can this be?
There we go. So you start the game instead with nothing unlocked, 2 wood and 1 worker. So on day 1, I'll just put my tavern here. We'll put my lumberyard here, and we'll send our 1 worker to gather wood because we need 3 stone to level up the castle. Now, I don't actually mind the meta progression in this game that much because it's so overwhelming that if you started the game with all the options I just showed you, you would have no fucking chance, man. You would have absolutely no chance of understanding what's going on. But I want you to be aware of what it looks like. Also, I already fucked up my positioning. The tavern should be here and the quarry should be here. Oh well. Doesn't really matter too much, I suppose. We're not going to play this through or anything. But you also get some unlocks pretty quickly. I just want to show you a day so you can see what it's like. Because it's quite a bit different. But yeah, it's a lot of progression. But you can like win runs once you're finished with the base progression, it feels like. We get our guy. I'll take like Archer here. It cost me all my money to unlock, but then we can, for 1 glory, we get over here. And then you can unlock the Death Priest for having a character die. You can get the Swordsman. And do you unlock it? Let me just look. 18, 47, 300, 250. So you'll get a few, 2, 4, 6. You'll get more slots pretty quickly. 3. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. More glory for more kills. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that so you can see it's much slower in the beginning. You'll probably die around day 14 on your first run. Oh, I didn't realize there was a little glossary over here. Neat. Nice touch. Anyway, that's Super Fantasy Kingdom. This game is really good. I like it a lot. I very, very much enjoy this one. I definitely recommend it as long as you don't mind the unlock grind, but I've come around. I think it's kind of fun to play games with the unlock being the progression system, because not every game can be like a super difficult challenge, you know? The game can just be the journey through the meta progression and learning the optimization as you go, which is fun in its own right for sure. Yeah, definitely recommend picking this one up. If you guys enjoy this, I will probably do a little mini series on this game because I really want to play more of it, but if not, I might just stream it a little bit. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.